AI is totally changing everything, right? So incredibly glad you're back to learn more about work, life, and AI. Artificial intelligence is everywhere today, from chatbots answering our questions to robots handling complex manufacturing tasks. But long before headlines about AI taking over corporate jobs or replacing doctors, it quietly started in places no one really noticed. The bottom rungs of the workforce. Today, we're going to explore the first jobs AI replaced and why most people didn't even realize it was happening. Have you ever wondered which jobs AI will replace first? Well, spoiler alert, it's already happening and most of us didn't even notice. When we think of AI replacing jobs, we often imagine futuristic robots or flashy tech. It started quietly replacing repetitive, predictable tasks. For example, think about call center operators. Early AI systems could handle simple customer inquiries, confirm account details, or even troubleshoot basic problems. Customers barely noticed they got faster responses and the company saved on labor costs. And it wasn't just calls. Think about fast food restaurants. AI-driven kiosks and ordering apps started taking over routine ordering tasks. These roles were the first to feel the impact, but they barely made the news. Let's dive into the economics behind it. So why do companies start with lower-level roles? It's simple: money. These jobs often involve repetitive, predictable tasks that are perfect for automation. Think data entry, basic customer service, or even simple content moderation. For a company, developing an AI to handle these tasks is a one-time investment that quickly pays for itself. It cuts down on long-term salary costs, training expenses, and human error. This high return on investment makes it a no-brainer for businesses looking to streamline their operations and boost their bottom line. It's not about replacing people maliciously. Self-checkout machines in grocery stores reduce the need for cashiers. Meanwhile, AI-powered scheduling software and automated forms quietly replace the administrative tasks of office assistants. Most of these changes happen in the background. No big announcements, no headlines. One day, your team noticed fewer people doing repetitive filing or basic customer support tasks. That's AI creeping in silently. But here's where things get even more interesting. It's AI starting to replace entire workflows. In the past, a job might involve multiple steps handled by different people, and another handling communication with candidates. Now, AI can screen resumes, rank candidates, schedule interviews, and even send follow-up emails automatically. That's not just one task disappearing. That's an entire process being compressed, and this is happening across industries. In marketing, AI tools can now generate content, analyze performance, and optimize campaigns all in one system. In finance, AI can process transactions, detect fraud, and generate reports with minimal human input. So instead of replacing one job, AI is starting to reshape how entire teams operate, which means fewer people are needed for the same output. And again, this shift doesn't always make headlines. It happens quietly, one workflow at a time. So why didn't anyone notice? Two reasons. First, these jobs are often entry-level or part of large organizations where individual roles are easy to replace. Second, AI often augments rather than fully replaces a worker, meaning tasks shift instead of disappearing overnight. Robots don't necessarily replace the human entirely. They handle the repetitive sorting and lifting, while humans manage exceptions. The job changes, but no dramatic layoffs occur, so it flies under the radar. The numbers don't lie. Look at roles like bank tellers or data entry clerks. Studies show that automation has already significantly reduced the demand for these positions over the past decade. For example, many of the routine questions you ask a company online are now answered by a chatbot, not a person. This isn't the future prediction, it's our current reality. The tasks haven't disappeared, but the human jobs associated with them are fading away. Logistics and warehousing. Companies like Amazon introduced AI-driven sorting and inventory robots years ago. But the jobs requiring manual, repetitive tasks gradually disappeared. Banking clerks. AI-powered document processing and automated customer verification reduced the need for bank tellers handling routine transactions. Humans were still needed for complex services, but the bottom-level clerical work shrank. Customer support. Chatbots started handling basic support tickets in telecom and tech companies. Early AI could answer 30 to 40% of inquiries without human intervention. Customers barely noticed, and humans could focus on tougher cases. Here's the big picture. AI started at the bottom because repetitive tasks are the easiest to automate. Workers need skills that AI can't replicate easily, like creativity, complex problem solving. AI adoption often goes unnoticed until it hits a tipping point. And that tipping point is closer than most people think, because once AI reaches a certain level of reliability, adoption doesn't happen slowly anymore. It accelerates. Companies that were hesitant suddenly move fast. Competitors feel pressure to keep up. And what was once optional becomes standard almost overnight. We've already seen this pattern before. Think about self-checkout machines. At first, they were rare. Then they became common. Now, in many stores, they're the default. The same thing is happening with AI tools. What starts as an experiment quickly becomes an expectation. And this is where many people get caught off guard, because the change feels slow until it suddenly feels fast. And by that point, the skills required for many roles have already shifted. This is why awareness matters. Not to create fear, but to give you time to adapt before the shift becomes obvious, because the people who recognize these changes early are the ones who benefit the most. By the time the public notices, entire industries have already shifted. So the first jobs AI replaced didn't make headlines, and that's why most people missed it. But understanding where AI started and why can help us prepare for the next wave of changes in the workforce. Next could be more complex roles, but with the right skills. The future belongs to those who adapt, and that starts with reskilling and upskilling. This is where skills like digital literacy come in. It's not just about knowing how to use a computer. You don't need to become a master developer overnight, but learning the basics of a language like Python can give you a massive advantage in managing and customizing AI tools. But it's not all about tech skills. That's why uniquely human skills are becoming more valuable than ever. I'm talking about creative problem solving, thinking outside the box in ways an algorithm can't, and emotional intelligence, the ability to connect with, understand, and motivate others. These are your superpowers in an AI-driven world. So what can you actually do right now? If you're a student or just starting your career, really focus on building a T-shaped skill set. That means having deep expertise in one area, but also having a broad knowledge across many others. Be curious. Take that introductory coding class. Join a debate club to sharpen your communication skills. For those already in the workforce, lifelong learning is your new best friend. And the good news is, there are tons of resources out there. Check out online platforms like Coursera, edX, or even YouTube for courses on everything from data science to digital marketing. Many governments are also launching programs to help workers upskill for the jobs of the future. The goal isn't to outcompete the machines. It's to become the person who knows how to use the machines to do something amazing. But here's something most people don't realize. You may have already interacted with AI replacing jobs without even thinking about it. The last time you used customer support chat, there's a good chance you weren't talking to a person. When you ordered food from an app instead of speaking to someone, that's a task that used to be someone's job. When you walked into a store and used self-checkout, you replaced a human interaction with a machine. And none of those moments felt dramatic. They felt normal. That's how this shift happens, not through one big change. And once something becomes a habit, it rarely goes back. This is why AI adoption feels invisible at first. Because it blends into convenience. It makes things faster, easier, and more efficient. So we accept it without questioning it. But behind that convenience, entire categories of work are being redefined. So the real question isn't just, what jobs will AI replace next? It's, what tasks am I doing today that could be automated tomorrow? Because the sooner you can answer that, the sooner you can start moving towards skills that are harder to replace. It's about leveraging AI as a tool to enhance your own abilities, making you more valuable, not less. The future is a collaboration between humans and AI, and the time to start preparing for that future is now. And here's the bigger shift to pay attention to. AI isn't just changing jobs. It's changing what it means to be valuable. In the past, value often came from what you could produce. I can handle a lot of that. So value is starting to shift towards something else. Your ability to think, your ability to solve problems, your ability to work with technology instead of being replaced by it. And this is where the opportunity is, because while some roles are disappearing, new ones are being created for people who understand how to use AI effectively. So this isn't just a story about jobs being replaced. It's a story about work being redefined. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on navigating the future of work, life, and AI. Drop a comment below. Which entry-level job do you think AI will replace next? We'd love to hear your thoughts.